You will not believe how much this shed has changed. In just a few days, we transformed it from this into this. Let me show you how exactly we did it. Well, welcome back to another video. As you can see, this is a little bit of a different shed to what we're normally in. So this is our new shed. It's going to be a hell of a lot better, obviously. The last shed was quite old and, run down, whatever. So this one, I'm going to be painting the mezzanine, painting the floors, getting rid of all these shelves that are here, big bulky shelves. Obviously I have my last ones to chuck in here. I know I enjoy watching videos of people doing their shed makeovers and stuff like that. So yeah, once we get everything in here, obviously all my stuff is still at the last house. By the time this video is up, obviously everything's here. As you would have seen, shelves, my racking, tire racking, everything is here. It's not gonna look probably as good as that because it is me doing it, but I thought, why not give it a crack? We'll see what we can do. Obviously, you can probably see up here, got a couple of lights. We've got some hex lighting, so Paul from Seductive Detail can actually get them at a decent price. So I'll probably get some of them. The mezzanine is going to be perfect as well. We do have the Ranger build coming up shortly. I know a few people will be keen to see that, but like with the mezzanine, chuck the stock wheels, stock suspension and stuff up there. Like a lot of my spare parts that I don't always use for the VY or the BA or something can go up there. In under here, we'll have my benches. One side can be for welding, fabricating that I'm not good at all, but why not set it up, make it look cool. First thing we got to do is blow off this mezzanine here, get everything off so we can start painting it. I might move these shelves below it first. These shelves are bloody heavy because they're built 100 years ago. They're screwed to the wall and everything. So yeah, let's go get some tools for that and we'll start. Definitely going to be able to fit a decent amount of things in here. And then I'm thinking right here along the front side of the mezzanine, maybe like a nice, eventually not right now because it's not at the top of my list on stuff to do, but I see there's a couple of hooks around here and I'm just thinking maybe to block it all off, have a nice big, either like a Honcho Motorsport banner or like an LED, like a neon sign. Something like that would be pretty cool. I know we don't have lockies, so these videos are going to be very, very average now. So make sure if you do want to watch a very good and professional video, head back over, go watch the Darwin videos because they were honestly the best videos that have ever come out of this channel. Stuck with me for a little bit. Hopefully the next event we have him, we've locked it in. We may have had a couple of drinks when we did say we were locking that in though. So we'll see if he still holds up to the handshake. If he doesn't, that's fair enough because it is his birthday weekend. I'd really like him to be there for sure because he absolutely kills it. I've had nothing but good things said about that video and I can only see why because he absolutely killed it and he smashed it out really. We had videos for the whole week from being back from Darwin, but it's not the focus right now. The car's a bit iffy at the moment. It's running, hey, a bit, hey, going. As soon as I put it in gear, it wants to die. And then the left side of it, passenger side, something has either collapsed in the suspension or something's loose or something like that because the tire's pretty much on top of the tub, just rubbing the tire the whole way. So it's another thing to look at, but the next event isn't for quite a few months. So we have a lot to do from now until then. Like I said, we have Fraser Island and the Ranger build and this, and then what we want to do with the trailer. Maybe we'll throw in the BA there somewhere or the VN, something like that. So we do have a lot coming up. So if you do enjoy watching these little videos, I know they are more relatable to some other people with these big dollar cars. I know people look at that car and go, oh my God, huge dollars, but that isn't happening without those sponsors. Without them, I would still be NA with my little 403 stroker, trying to take away all the wins in that class. I do thank all the sponsors. Can't thank them all enough because they do kill it, but we do need that VN on the road. That would be sick with the old NA setup. The BA would be sick too, but at the same time, this stuff is not cheap. So if you do want to support us and do see these videos all the time and you really do enjoy it, obviously liking, subscribing, commenting is perfect. If you can do that, that's perfect. If you're in the position to jump down here, HonchoMotorsport.com and grab a t-shirt, sticker, lanyard, something like that. Hopefully I have all of them on the website. That would even be more appreciated. It actually goes a long way, further than what people actually think. So it helps us directly, comes straight to us, Obviously, we do really need to build a following too. Commenting helps a lot more than people think. You can get as many views as you want. You can have 100,000 views a month on your Facebook, Instagram, whatever, but the engagement is what really counts. So if you can comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff, because it really does do a lot for us. Question would have already been answered by now because you've seen this video, but this is clear. Is that like a clear coat for concrete paint, or what's the go there? If you still want to answer the question, drop a comment below, let us know. Can't say I've ever painted a concrete floor. I don't know, it's gonna be something different. I really want to focus this channel on doing different things. I don't want it just to be about the VY. The VY is obviously a massive part of this channel, but I just want to do it about the things I do in my life, because I live a pretty cool life. When we go up and go camping at a mate's property, you know, we've built a 110 track there. I want to show you guys that. I want to show you obviously our Fraser Island adventures. I want to show you like building this shed, and well, not building it, but you know, making upgrades to this shed. I want to show you how cool my life really is. Stay tuned, we do have some sick stuff coming up like I've mentioned, but here is the concrete paint. In this camera it looks black, like a darker grey, but it's gonna look sick. I'm gonna be honest here, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT right now, do I put this down and then put that sealer down as a clear coat? Let's clear this shelf out, and then it is gonna be straight to paint this mezzanine. I've got to cover up this light somehow. I should have probably bought some stuff to do that. Here goes nothing. Light is taped up. Just bring the wire off the clip so we don't paint that. Other than that, everything can get painted. This is going to be the worst part, painting here. Painting these posts is going to be fairly easy, but let's chuck that paint in there and start going. I did eventually get the whole thing done, which was good. I didn't think I was going to get it done because I really took my time through here, which was just silly, but even just standing under here, it's a lot darker. Looks wise, it's sick. Heat wise, I don't know, it might keep some of the heat out, I couldn't tell you, but yeah, it looks a lot better. As you can see, I mean, it's only got one coat and I haven't done all these edges and joins and whatnot, and it's definitely going to need more. It's going to need at least 2 to 3 coats, I think. So, I mean, day 2, I'm just going to get straight back to it. You guys probably don't care about this at this stage because it's so repetitive, it's just painting. Once we do this, then we'll start doing the floor. Hopefully we can start painting that maybe either tomorrow, which is Wednesday, or Thursday, and then start getting all the stuff in. On the weekend, I've got tire racks, benches, and we also have some hex sites coming. I ordered them yesterday, and we have lots of other stuff coming too. I've obviously tried to paint myself as well. But here we are. How much better that looks. It looks so good. I've only done 2 coats. Like, even on camera, it looks pretty decent. So obviously that's going to be going. The hex lights that will be going up here come with a border that go around them, like a rectangle border. So I'm just going to get that border and just run a straight line through here. So then that way under here is lit as well. But honestly, that took so much longer than I thought. 2 days into this, I've got to let this dry now. I really should have done this before. I didn't really think this through, but I'm going to blow out and clean all the walls here. Yeah, there's all this stuff all over it. Like, it's just sticky shit. I don't know why I didn't do that. I just got excited and started painting the mezzanine. I mean, look at how dirty it all is all through here. Don't look at the paint that I spilled, or half the drops everywhere, but like it's filthy. That was just a quick blowout yesterday. Yeah, it's actually going to come up nice and cool. I showed you the color of the concrete paint. So that gray with that black mezzanine with some hex lights and stuff in here is going to look absolutely sick. I know I'm rambling on a lot this video. You just got to enjoy it, all right? Toby's now here. Hi. So I'm going to start just pressure washing this concrete so we can get that paint on it hopefully tomorrow. Because then I'll just pressure wash it all, it can be all clean. I'll come in tomorrow, blow it out quickly again, and then straight to painting the concrete, mask it up, done. Well, now it is day 3, back in the shed. So today it's just going to be a quick get in, blow all the shit out. We're going to go around, tape all the edges now, and then it's going to be mixing up the paint. Because obviously that paint, I don't know how long it's going to be sitting there for, or there'll be all stuff at the bottom of it. So I'm just going to mix it up quickly, start rolling it on and see what it's like. It's obviously not going to be a crazy job. I hope you guys aren't expecting a lot because I, 1, never painted concrete, 2, don't know what I'm doing. So I just saw it here, I'm like, oh, I'm going to give it a crack. I really want to start doing that with the car side of things too. I want to start learning how to do more, because quite literally I'm just a driver for that car at the moment. Obviously I can do your basic things, but I really want to start learning more to be able to be more independent and not always running to like your bogger and long boost and you know, all those guys. I really want to start doing more things in-house. I think for the BA project, that's going to be a really good one to start off with. You know, we'll do a handbrake and we'll do the manual swap and this and that. Like, it's just going to be really good. Once we get over to that BA, once that's here, I'd love to do the VN too, get the conversion kit, put the LS in, which isn't, like that stuff isn't too hard. I just haven't done it a lot. So there's a lot of things you don't really remember, but you know, why not give it a crack? It's harder because it's such an expensive engine and an expensive gearbox and stuff that you will be putting in that car. So I'm worried about that. But where the BA is, I'm like, whatever, it's a couple $100 for the engine. For the box, $500 to $1,000. So it's expensive, but why not give it a crack, because you will save money in the long run. Giving it a crack yourself. So that's what I'm doing now. Waiting for a couple of GoPro batteries to charge, and then we are gonna lay it down. Even just mixing it up, it's changed the color heaps. You can see how dark it was here, but now mixing it up, it's a hell of a lot lighter, but it's gonna look sick. Oh, here goes nothing, I guess. The paint seems really, really thin. I don't know if that's normal for concrete sealer paint. I guess I'm just gonna start chucking it down, and if it's gonna fail, you're gonna see, because just gonna keep it real. If I don't know how to do something and I stuff it up, it is what it is. We all remember what this shed looks like at the start. As you can see, just a nice old wood mezzanine, stains on the floor, just stuff everywhere on this concrete. And now I'm prepared to show you pretty much almost a finished product. We've painted the mezzanine black. Now the floors are the nice dark gray. Next, we do need our hex lights that will be in this video too, but it's just not today. So let's take a look at this nice floor. Look, it's obviously not perfect. I don't do this as a job. I've got no idea what's going on, but this is by far the best shed that I've had so far for my cars and my bikes and all my automotive stuff. So I cannot wait to get all my stuff in here. This is actually so cool. Yeah, finally we have like a cool little spot. The old house was all right, but you know, the shed was really, really run down. And it was a lot smaller than this. We didn't have that storage, and you know, if there's a little bit of wind, all these leaves and bugs and everything would get in there. It's just, yeah, it was not great. But this is the next step. Obviously, this is just the start of it. We'll come back to this video one day and be like, well, this is where it all started, sort of thing. We're gonna build something so cool here. You know, I do some pretty cool things in my life, so why not document it? Yeah, enough rambling on. Let's go get the shelves and let's go get these lights and everything. I can't wait. Look, it being like this is probably gonna be our best bet. I had one bench here and then one bench over, one bench here, one bench over there, and then big shelving here. But I have tire racking as well. So I think tire racking will go here and maybe one on that door, because I can't really use that space there. Obviously all the stuff out of there will be moved, but to get the swing of a car to get in there, it will just be too hard. So tire rack there, then I can leave that door, you can get in and out, or I put the tire rack there. I don't know if I'm even gonna use that door. Obviously you have to remain access to the switch panel and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this is gonna be our best bet. I'll then put my toolbox in there. I'll probably move this over a little bit more so then I can fit my welder in between them both as well. And I think that's probably the setup. Now's the fun part of going to get everything out. And then we can start loading everything inside. I wanted to get all the racking and stuff in here first before I went and started chucking things in, because you never know, I might change my mind halfway through it. Now the annoying part, getting all the little bits and pieces to add into this shed, which I've thrown out a lot, which is good. And we have a hell of a lot more space. It's a win-win. Tell me.
Is it working? Tori just dropped it.
About to drop you in a second. Well, we're getting somewhere. It actually looks sick. These lights are really, really killing it. Getting the gist. Couple of benches, welder there. Toolbox in between. Nice little spot for the jack. Nice spot for the compressor. Really, what I could do if I really wanted, like, I'm really throwing something out here right now.
Go on.
I want to see your face.
I'm not putting it on the mezzanine. That's what you're going to say.
Yeah.
No, it's not going up there.
Why? I just think it gives me more floor space. Get rid of this, put it up here, right there. Then I can run the hose. Mate, this is actually match made in heaven. Run the hose through here. Aerial, boom.
Aerial, yeah, true. We could do that.
What do you reckon, pal?
Or, because this is where you're going to be working on cars, put on
Yeah.
that side and the aerial over there.
Yeah, I could.
Yeah, I
I
reckon
could.
that.
Probably a better idea. And then I'll just run a lead from over there.
You just have to find someone else to help you put it up there, because I'm not putting it up there.
That's all right. My good friend Connor will help me. Nah, I reckon that'll be a 6 spot up there. Then that way it's up there, out of the way.
You reckon it'll fit? Height-wise? Like
Yeah, it'll fit. I'll fit it anywhere it will, anywhere up there.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be right in the corner there. It can be anywhere along there, really. This is what we got so far. And I think that's the best we're going to get, really. With the space that we have, made it work pretty good. To top it all off, V1 needs to go in here, along that wall, and then we can see what sort of space we have around it and behind it and stuff. But really what's going to top it off is these lights, because these lights are shit. This has actually taken a lot longer than expected. I know this has been a long video of me talking. Here is a big reveal. The lights are up, as you can see. My face is so lit up, and I'm standing outside. So, here's the reveal. There it is. I hope everyone enjoys it as much as I do. This is sick. Honestly, it's so good. The only thing I do think I need one day is a cheeky little hoist here, like one of just the little scissor lift hoist, and a tire machine. That would just set this off. But let's have a quick run through of everything, and I'll just explain a few things. Couple of bikes, engine crane, all in that corner. Obviously, switch panels there. We then have our tire rack, which is completely full now. It's good. There used to be 2 parts of this, but I thought to save some space in here, let's only put the one and chuck some wheels out, because I had stupid amount of wheels. We've still got more tires left over here, which is not the best spot here because it takes up a bit of space, but that's fine. Some stuff for the Ranger coming in, just a fridge, and we got some seat covers and stuff. Just a little bit of a sort of everything corner. And then honestly, I've only just done this. I ran down to Bunnings. I saw they had all these tubs on sale for like $6 each. So I think all of this cost me about $90, and it looks so much neater than what it did before with everything just jammed everywhere. We've tried to really use space up as much as we can. We've got a few things under there, same as under the toolbox. Yeah, that's the toolbox. And then to this side, we've got some power tools. So obviously Ryobi, Milwaukee stuff up there. Some more of that stuff down here. We've got our merch here, more motorbike stuff. We've actually got more of the burnt honcho, and then obviously the shed fridge and a welder. We also have this little toolbox here that we want a Gaznats, which is good, but it's not going to be staying here. That's just there for the time being until I get around to giving my trailer a little bit of a makeover. That will be going in there. So if you like these sort of makeover videos, follow along for what we're doing. That is sort of going to conclude this video. If you do like seeing this sort of stuff, make sure you smash that subscribe button, comment, like, because it does help a lot more than people think. We also, like I just mentioned, have the Ranger build coming up, so that will be happening in the next few weeks. We just have a full drive show to go to this month. Hopefully I'll buy a few bits and pieces like lift kit and all your essentials, because we do have a Fraser Island trip coming up in October. So if you do want to see the more camping side of things, it's not just going to be about the burnout car anymore. It's going to be just about everything that I do. Make sure you do hit the subscribe button, please. If you did enjoy this video anyways, comment, like, do all that good stuff. And that is going to be it. I hope you enjoyed this new shed.